Happy Sunday, guys. Sunday lunch. What we're going to do today is we are going to make, look at this, I got a whole new contraption going. Now you can see me. Thanks, Marcello. And thanks, Janie, for telling me to slow down and show all my vegetables and everything. I go a little bit too fast, and I apologize for that. Anyway, I took the asparagus and I peeled all the bottom ends off, and then I sliced it all the way down to the bottom. Because in Italy, when you buy asparagus, they show all the roots. They just pull it all off, wash it, wrap it, and that's what you get. Here's a little bit of my garlic. So I got my garlic in there, and I saved my ends, the tops actually. And then I also have a little lemon zest. I don't want the juice, because the juice could go in your cocktail at aperitivo hour. And so we're gonna do a little bit of olive oil I put in the pan already. And I'm gonna do this little cup. It's probably a third of a cup. I'm gonna put that in. Then I thought to myself today, I thought what I'm gonna do is make a little bit more. Start thinking, guys. Why am I gonna make a little bit more? Because I'm thinking, if this is good as it's going to be, which I know it will be, I might as well make a little extra, so tonight or tomorrow, I can make, instead of potato pies, do a little risotto pie. Bake it in the oven, or you can saute it. So that's also what I'm gonna do. And I saved this. This is my scallion. And so a little trick, I thought I was gonna slice it whole. And I thought, no, I wanted all my pieces the same. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit right here, like so. And then slice it this way. So right now I have the risotto heating up. And this is all I'm gonna use, because I'm gonna save this for something else, okay? My little wooden spoon. I should have had all my mise en place out here, but I'm learning every day. It's not easy. But I do like this little thing though. See, you guys gotta start thinking, how do I do that? It's Italian. It's Italian. So what I wanna do is I wanna heat the risotto up a little bit, okay? I found this non-filtered olive oil from Firenze at the store. I put a little bit of that in, and I'm heating it up. And now at the same time, I'm going to save these, because these don't take that long to cook. Your little tops. Okay. Check my flames. I'm going to go just a tad higher. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the ends in. And I'm going to put my onions. This is going to be my Sunday lunch today. And yesterday, you guys saw the video that I did with the roasted vegetables, and it actually turned out really well. What I suggest though is to cook them a little bit longer so you get a better roast on them, or even put the roasted peppers in first and really get those going, in a little bit bigger cubes of your eggplant, because it doesn't take that long for the eggplant to cook. All in all though, after I critiqued it, I thought it was really good. And after cutting bamboo for 3 hours yesterday and burning it, I ate the whole thing. But it was enough for 2 people if you had a salad, okay? So now this is going. A lot of people are gonna say, oh gosh, look at this. So another thing is, you don't have to cook or stir risotto one way. I don't even know where that came from. But you don't have to do that. It's not going to make it cook any faster. So I've got that in, and I'm gonna come back over here. There we go. We're cooking now. We are cooking now. And we're just gonna let this go. I kind of like the idea of the little risotto cakes after, and you can also make them like little, if you want, like sliders, you know, so you can make a bunch of them if you're gonna have more for your meal. Another thing is, guys, I always like to keep a clean kitchen. I'm back here, don't worry, I'm coming back. I gotta finish this. But what I'm doing, this is kind of like a roadmap. The recipe should be a roadmap. And because if you didn't want the green onion and you wanted a little color, remember the bell pepper I had extra from yesterday? You could have sliced a little bit of bell pepper and put the bell pepper inside too to give it more color. So it's completely up to you, or it's completely what you have in your refrigerator and in your pantry. Because when you go to the store, only buy what you really need. And if you start doing that, your cost is going to go down and you're going to get more yield on what you're doing. And that, I think, is really important now, since no one is working. And it's a shame. It's a shame. And it's gotten worse over here. It's not gotten better. So we think lockdown is going to be all the way till May 1st now. So here we go. This is going. I'm just going to let this is going to cook. We want to cook the risotto about 3/4. You don't cook it all the way either, okay? That's another thing. So I'm done with my olive oil. I'm going to put that back. Everything's got a home in my kitchen. I'm going to switch these over here. I'm going to go wash this cutting board, and you can just kind of sit and watch that cook. Can you see that? Oh, maybe I got a problem here. Yeah, you can see it. Maybe I should put it over here. There we go. I'll adjust this later. So that's gonna go, I wanna go wash my cutting board. Io torno un minuto. Another thing that's hard, guys, it's really hard now because every day is 65 and sunny. So it's really hard being caged up. And my window is right over here, you can see. I'm pointing out that direction. And you can't even hear anybody. There's nobody around. And when the government says stay put, they mean stay put. Not running down to Costco because I forgot a couple items. That isn't going to go. So once again, the only things that are open here is a grocery store, a pharmacia, certain hours for the bank, and tobacco shops. Imagine tobacco. Well, Italians got to get the tax, right? And I think they'd go crazy if they didn't have their cigs. So anyway, that's it. That's all that's open. And just imagine everything for 3 weeks. So my heart goes out to all the tourist industry, all the bed and breakfast, all the restaurants. I mean, there's no takeout. Zero. All the little coffee shops, the osterias, everybody. I mean, when it's out, it's out. It's done. So they've got it pretty bad over here, but we're hanging in there. Okay, this is going. And once you put in, you don't want to put too much broth in because you can always add. It's kind of like you salt and pepper at the last. Because once it's inside here, you can't take it out. You can't get it away. So it's always better to be safe than sorry. And you'll learn as you go. And the thing is that's where you're going to have fun at home. Because there's no wrong way. There's no wrong way in cooking. It's your way. And this today is vegan, again, but I just want to show people that you don't have to put sausage in here. Me and Michele one time made this in Sonoma with some rock shrimp. So the rock shrimp was good. But what I'm trying to do is cook as economical as possible, because with all the people not working, what you want to do is take things out of the pantry and start cooking with what you have. We'll start doing different pastas tomorrow, different take on pastas. And so you'll get a better idea. And once you start experimenting, you're gonna really love it. You'll really love it. Especially, what else are you gonna do? Let your husband or boyfriend watch TV. Bring the kids in too. Another thing, if you bring the kids in, it's fun. Have them peel carrots. Tell them it's so much fun. Oh my gosh, kids, get in here. Peel the garlic. And let me show you something how to do the garlic too. This is a good little demo. Rosie. Remember Chef Bonia's class in culinary school? Oh my God, he loved his demos, that guy. So anyway, you give a whole bulb of garlic to a kid, and you say, look at how much fun this is going to be, but I'm going to do it, right? And all of a sudden you say, I'm going to do it. No. Reverse psychology works every time. But this old Italian woman in North Beach, probably about 30 years ago, taught me if you just pinch, and sometimes it's a little hard, but if you pinch and twist, you don't have to smash it, this will come off. The whole thing will come off. At first it's a little difficult, but once you get that little pinch down, this whole thing comes off in a second. You don't need one of those rollers. If you just get it, there we go. Pinch, twist it, and voila, there it is. So then you say, Johnny, do all those. Then you put them in a little bag, and now you get the garlic for the whole week. It's awesome. Here we go. That's a little trick. We'll do some tricks too. And also when you're stirring this, you can also feel how hard the rice is. That's another thing. So kind of pay attention to it. Put a little bit more in. Now this is over here. Let me get my little bucket. The organization with the recycling over here, I am so impressed with. So this is all biological, all your ends and bits and pieces of everything. And they pick that up separate. Another day is all plastic. Another day is all cardboard. And another day would be non-recyclable. So anyway, this is going to go up here. Risotto, because I'm going to use that again. There's the garlic. Gotta love that. Now what I'm going to do is, this is about halfway done. I'm going to throw my tops in, because that'll take probably 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And also, if you wanted to put a cover on this, absolutely, no problem. And that'll kind of speed it up depending on how much time you have. But right now we're in 13 minutes. We're burning daylight. But anyway, I gotta close this off, because now you're gonna see. So what I'm gonna do now, you guys can finish that at home. I'm gonna put my lemon zest in. Okay. This will probably take another 5 minutes, but I'm not gonna, it takes so long to upload these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show it to you so you can see that. And that's what it's gonna look like. It's probably got about 4 more minutes to go. So the sauce is gonna tighten up. And once again, this goes out to my vegan friends, but also, if you wanted to put a little cheese on, put a little cheese on, it's okay. You just don't have to do what I'm doing. So I want you guys to be creative and get cooking and keep singing. It's only rock and roll, and we like it.